The atmosphere of St. Francis is unique in that the all-male education, the all-male experience, it's energy, non-stop energy when you come through our doors. You can just feel it. The guys bond, they rely on each other, they depend on each other, and they support each other unlike any group of teenagers I've ever seen.
St. Francis de Sales High School creates a well-rounded young Christian gentleman. We come in here as little boys and we come out as knights. Whether it's through learning in the classroom, learning about our faith, or learning how to catch a pass, academically, physically, spiritually, and socially. We learn how to interact and we learn how to live our lives as a young Christian gentleman would.
When you walk in this building, you have a sense of family, clearly. The life lessons in a classroom go well beyond academics, I believe. It's very nice that we are able to be here in this place, have liturgy, have your children continue again in that Catholic foundation that you set for them, and to carry it not only from a chapel, but into the classroom and then out into their daily lives.
It's like going home. It's like going home every day you come here. You walk into this school and in between classes and you just watch. See the interaction between teachers and students.
St. Francis is a part of my essential being. I will never leave St. Francis and St. Francis will never leave me.
It's a real good homey feeling to be here, really. And I can say that without being challenged by anyone.
We try to build community, which is what the Catholic Church is all about, building community. And I think when young men come into the school, maybe as freshmen they don't really understand that. By the time they're seniors, they've grown into an appreciation of what community means, and they really feel a part of that at St. Francis.
I think a Catholic education is very important. I think when you're a young man here going to school, it helps forms your moral makeup, and it does a lot for your character, one, while you're here, but then also as you go through the rest of your life.
By and large, all of our classes are geared towards taking that next step into college. Every single teacher here makes accommodations for college visits, teacher recommendations, understanding the admissions process. We have a terrific guidance department.
You can feel the electricity in the air. It's tangible. You can feel, you can see, and you can hear our brotherhood.
They learn about their faith very well in our theology classes. I think they live the faith here. If you talk to our students, they keep talking about their brotherhood, and I think the brotherhood is a conscious evolution of the fact that we treat one another with Christian respect and dignity. And the third piece is that we're all involved in service to other people. And so I think this is a good level, a good age level for them to learn those truths about the faith. So we're going through a strategic plan right now because we want this school and the mission of this school to go on for another 50, 55 years. So we're going through the strategic plan, and as we do that, we have a lot of needs. You know, we're carrying some debt, like most families carry debt. We have family members here who are in need, like most families have members who are in need, and we need resources to help that.
We need a rock-solid endowment here. St. Francis isn't a low-cost school, but life is not low cost. You have to pay the price. I was profoundly influenced by what other people did to make it possible for me to be here, and I am very willing to be a participant in doing what I can do to help other young men be here.
Personally, I would not be able to come to this school without financial assistance. It is absolutely essential that people be generous and give back to the school so that people like me who are willing and able to take opportunities like this into their own are able to.
Many of the teachers at St. Francis were former students, and I often wondered, what is it that keeps someone here 25 or 30 years? A lot of it has to do with the inspiration they draw from the boys in the school. These people are very dedicated. They're servants. They take care of the boys at St. Francis. So anything we can do to promote more competitive opportunities for teachers at St. Francis would be great.
An investment in St. Francis is an investment in the future of Toledo. Our students are community leaders. They go out and do great things here locally in Ohio and in the world. For us to have the resources to continue to provide such a quality education is instrumental to the success of this area.
People need the alumni and the community at large needs to continue to support this institution.
It's really key that we invest in the future, and I believe this is the best place you can put your money. This is a place where you can really impact by using your donations.
I think it's important to remember that we all die, and we all die broke. And I can't think of anything much better than to help them than trying to make sure in these tough times, keeping first-rate Catholic secondary schools in better shape.
St. Francis is a very important part of the Toledo community. When you go through St. Francis, you have a very well-rounded education. And I think it's important for all community members to realize that that solid education, the solid job that St. Francis does with these young men, these community members need to know that they will have an impact on the greater Toledo community in the future.
I'd like to see Toledo thrive and be a kind of place where people can stay and make a living and raise families. And without schools like St. Francis, it just isn't going to happen. A place like St. Francis is more important today than it ever was when you consider the alternatives and you consider the need in the community.
It's a true gift when you think about the gift that it gives educating the young of the area, which is becoming scarcer and scarcer, but which is necessary if the northwestern Ohio area is going to have the natural resources, namely an educational base, to attract new business to the area.
When the school began in 1955, it began because it was a group of people who gave money so that they could provide an education for another generation. And private education has been that way forever. And we need to take another step into the future now where we need people to help us fund our strategic plan so that we can go forward 10 years, 25, 50 years doing this same work of educating young Christian gentlemen.